Hello everybody, this is Jacob from Wager Me This. Got a $1,000 bankroll here, and I'm going to do a little bit of the iron, anything but 10 from the don't. By iron I mean that I'm going to play the iron cross. I put a $25 don't down, and I'm just going to play the iron cross. And see, I have basically I have $135 to work with. And this will count into it because this loses on a 7. But so if I want to play, at this level where I have a $25 field bet, that's well over $135. So you really can't play at that level, so we're going to have to earn to that level. So if that's the goal there, is to get to that level. So we have to start at this level, which is fine, no big deal. But we get every number. We even get the 10 as a winner, but it's also a loser. Anyway, so let's just chunk them, see what happens here. I'm going to go through 10 shooters just to see. I've obviously played this way before. I don't know that I've ever just made a video directly on it. If I had, it was a long time ago. There's the 4. Perfect. All right, so 15. In this case, obviously, we would want to transfer to the 4 based upon that we have that don't. If you want to do that. So, but if it's a 3x table, so you're only going to be able to win 3 times. You're only going to be able to win $100. But in this case, it'll work. So we'll just stick with it. There's an 11. And so even though we don't necessarily profit on the 7 here, moving into the 4 there is an ideal situation. You're saving a bunch of money to do it. And there's the 5, 3, 2, 5. Okay. So we're 20. So every time we hit a 5, 6, or 8, we're going to use it to press. Because it pays at least $20. And there's the 9. It's a $20 9 this time. We're going to collect all our field hits. There's the 9 again, $20. So I like this because every roll you're going to win, basically. There's no dead rolls. And there's the out. Oops, 7 out. Okay, cool. $150 is going to $175. All right. 300. Let's put all this back from the don't. So obviously your don't is going to go travel to other places sometimes, and that's fine. If it does, there's some options. You're going to be placing those bets or something like that. 5, okay. So for example, right here, 5. We're going to lose here, or we're going to win 35. But I like the idea of playing against the 5 better. So the only thing with 10 is in this strategy is almost on the first roll most of the time. As long as it's not the 6 or the 8, I'm probably going to transfer the risk right to the 5 for 150. So you're saving your money. You're getting all the coverage you need. Because remember, this is an iron cross, so you're getting everything covered for that price. And you can take this down. And there's the 4. $15. In fact, when you get the 5, you can probably add money to it. Oh, we got smacked. Well, that's one of the arguments against moving your money, right? Put it back. And again, guys, I don't promote playing the anything but 10 on a random shooter. You're playing with fire when you do. And there's the 6. Okay, so in this case, and when the 20, 6 is going to come down. I'm probably not going to move it. You understand what I'm saying? I'm going to leave the 10 out there, at least for a couple more rolls. And there's aces, so that's going to win a $40 win, so it's $20. It's not a 6. Base, because I'd rather not play against the 6 and 8 on the dope. And there's a 3. Okay, so it's another $20. And once you get to the $20 level, you could be pressing. It's just easier when you can press everything in one unit. Bang, back-to-back 3s. Okay, so we've won roughly what we have on the board. And so that's what I'd be looking for. I'll pull that down. Still got everything. Kind of a free roll. Got a 7 winner. There's the 4. You could obviously put odds on the 6 if you want, but it's not necessary, I don't think. There's an 11. When you're playing the iron cross like this is a quarter. It sure makes it easy to just let it go, because you're going to win all the time. You're going to be getting chips all the time. But there's the 9. It's a $30 9. We're moving right along. Okay, here we go. $30, yeah. Six got knocked off, but we only got knocked off. I mean, we did lose $55 total, but not a huge deal, guys. In this case, I'm probably just going to replace the cross like this. Play a line bet. Everything's working. Six. Okay. It's going to win 35 total. We got 15. So we can put all that back there. We can basically put this back to a quarter with no risk here. Seven. That kind of sucks. So we could have easily went back to the cross, not the anything but 10, which would have made total sense, because I think we actually ended up losing money there after all those hits because we didn't. So that was a mistake on my end. All right, and then a don't bet. All right, here we go, coming out. 4. We love the 4. Love the 4. Gonna win there. We bring this down. Put 150 in the odds. And as you can tell, there's only 100 out there. This is gonna win 100. So this is kind of a risk-free play here. Obviously, you can roll the 4, but I mean, we could roll the 10 anytime too for a minus 300. So this time you don't lose 300, you can only lose 175. All right, $20 winner on that 8. Bump them up. 9, we're gonna win 20. So this process seems to be very, very profitable. And there's our 7, okay? Just overall. So this is going to pay 100 over here. Here we go. That was our 3rd shooter. We're only going to go 5 shooters, guys. We get the idea what's going on here, so don't have to keep banging our head against that wall. But let's run through it a few more times. Let's make sure I don't notice anything bad. Here we go. 3, all right, that's a double winner. It's going to win a quarter. It's going to win 15. I'm actually going to use this to press. Get some 1s. So I'm going to use it to press all these up here twice. Six, all right. 20 is going to be 6, so we're going to win $1 for 50. We're going to lose that. And we don't got to place the 6, obviously. I'm going to leave a quarter in there. I'm going to take all these up all the way already, because it's still the same risk. In between the wins and the risk, I'm going to trade this in for $100. Between the wins and the risk, we should be fine there. We still have the 10, so let's hopefully we'll hit a few before a 10. And dang it, right away, come on, man. Yeah, that's going to win there. It's 150 for 7. All right, one more time. And this is a lot faster setup. Less to keep up with. Here we go. 9. Okay, it's $15 winner. So on the 9, I'm going to treat it kind of like the 5. I'm going to go on and pull down here and go to 150 in odds. Here we go. 7 out. Okay, well that's we obviously are not getting any traction there. So 150 is going to pay 100. It's 100. We're going to win a little quarter over here. So let's just see where we ended up. Get our $100 chip out of the middle there. All right, let's see what happens in 5 shooters. 900, 1,000, 25, 75, 80, $83 up. Probably would have done better than that, but I messed that one up. But anyways, still, it just is a cleaner, easier run at it. You don't got to worry about so much placing and figuring all that out, and you don't got to worry about the horn. And I like the idea of playing it from the don't to, if you're shooting. Obviously, if you're not shooting, it doesn't matter, but I think you should be playing the 10 from the 8, anything but 10 from the shooter position. That way you can try to avoid the 10 yourself personally. But if you don't, it's fine here. You can still play it. This isn't a huge risk outside of what's on the 10. And you're only looking at a couple hits before you can pull that 10 down, or you can reduce it. And because you're going to hit on every roll at that point, you're not at a whole total big, huge, crazy risk. So it's a true 92% chance to win on every roll. And I like that. But anyways, guys, this is Jacob from Wager Me This, and you have a great day.